Nigel, we exit the Carabao Cup. How are you feeling after that?
Yeah, disappointed because the goal that we conceded is a really poor from our perspective. It's a really good finish from their player, but it was a tight game. Both sides had attacking intent. I think we were positive mainly tonight, but I think really when you look at most games, there are pivotal moments, and we didn't make the most of our own attacking ones. I suppose the standout one would be when Anis doesn't play Naki, and so those types of situations we've got to capitalise on. But we pushed them, and I think the players, in terms of how hard we worked, was pretty good. But we made some poor errors today, and it's cost us again, I'm afraid.
Is it particularly disappointing to concede so soon after half-time?
Well, it's always disappointing to concede goals, but I thought in the first half in particular we got better as the half went on, and it was. I think it was both sides were very positive in the game, but again disappointing for us not to score at home, and it's not the type of result that we want. But we have to make sure that we get back to work tomorrow and try and do well on the road again.
You've mentioned it already. We had positive intent throughout the game. I don't think that can be questioned. But is it a case of just getting that final ball right and getting that final finish right, like you've already mentioned?
Yeah, players need to make the right decisions on the pitch, and young Ephraim came on and was great, I thought, and we should have just kept on giving him the ball. And for some reason, we kept on turning out and going out the other side. It's a bit disappointing, but back to work tomorrow.
You've mentioned him already, Ephraim Yeboah. I think the fans are really impressed with him. Really got fans off their seat. And how ready is he for this first team?
Well, the fact that he was very productive in the short period of time that he was on the field, that tells you everything. They're a decent side, and he got a player booked very quickly because of his ability to manage the ball in tight areas, and he's got pace. So as a defender, you're very wary of players like that. He's got a bright future, and the more cameos he gets like tonight, the better for him. But he's done really well since he's been into the first team.
Quick turnaround now between now and Swansea away on Saturday. Yeah. What's the focus between now and then? Is it a case of rest and recharge, or is it straight back in?
No, it's back in. It's making sure that players get the recovery right. As I've said before, we have a tight squad, and so look, in midfield tonight we were able to share the workload, relatively speaking. In other areas we're not quite so blessed, but we've got enough time to get the recovery right, and then it's about going to Swansea and getting 3 points.